Hello and welcome to the Autumn Storm Season Festival playlist for Series 49 in Forza Horizon 5. In today's video, we're jumping in and we're going to be completing this week's Forzathon challenges. Welcome to Europe. We have 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards unlocking a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. We're going to be jumping on over to Horizon Backstage, checking out the vote and check out what made it in from last week's vote. We'll be jumping over to the Forzathon shop to check out what's available there, and then we'll jump back to the festival playlist and check out all this week's rewards and restrictions. If you happen to be new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. Wasting no time, let's jump in and get the Forzathon challenges Welcome to Europe complete, kicking things off with Chapter 1, Expect the Unexpected. Own and drive the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4, which invokes emotion at a glance, inspires curiosity upon inspection, and will have you sweating once the rumbling, burbling V10 fires up. And here she is, the absolute beauty that is the 2014 Huracan LP 610-4, of course, the Forza Horizon 2 cover car. This car is available from the auto show at 240,000 credits, an absolute bargain for this V10 monster. The tune that I'm using in today's video is up for download. Just search my gamer tag Skippy4631, and as always, I put share codes in the description and down in the comments below. Own and drive. Hop into free roam from any festival site or player house. Drive a couple of seconds down the road and expect the unexpected. Complete. And while we're here, we'll do the normal. We'll head on around to Horizon Backstage, check out the vote and check out the shop. First up then, the Backstage shop. What made it in from last week's vote? The Gymkhana 10 Ford Hoonigan and the Ford Mustang Cobra R. Now for this week's backstage voting, we have the Alfa Romeo 8C and the Bentley Turbo R up against the Aston Martin DBS and the Aston Martin Lagonda 90. Let me know in the comments which side you're voting for, Team Alfa and Bentley or Team Aston Martin. So with Chapter 1 complete, it is on to Chapter 2, Road Trip of Your Life. Drive 5 miles in the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4 for the best road trip of your life, just like Horizon Europe. Easy peasy chapter then, drive 5 miles in your Lamborghini Huracan. I like to use the motorway that runs up through the centre of the map. I can just maintain a high top speed. You can also complete this chapter while doing a race to earn some extra credits and implements along the way. And after a fairly quick 5 mile sprint up the motorway, that is road trip of your life, complete. With chapter 2 ticked off, it is now on to chapter 3, Huracan Courage. Bank 100,000 skill score in the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4, whose name is inspired by a Spanish fighting bull. Now once again, for this chapter, I like to use the motorway that runs through the centre of the map. I'm going to slide and smash and crash my way to 100,000 skill score. Now I had 30,000 skill score times by roughly 3 left over from the top speed challenge that we just did, or the drive 5 miles challenge we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and bank that times by 5, and that will be 100,000 skill score in the bank. But yeah, just slide and smash and crash your way around the motorway, earning skill score. And once I banked roughly 40,000 skill score times by 5, it's way more than we need to get this chapter complete. 208,000 skill score, and that is Huracan Courage complete. So with chapter 3 in the bag, it's now on to our 4th and final chapter, Lambo No.5. Earn 5 stars at speed zones in the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4 to test the spectacular off-the-line performance of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. As always, with PR stunt challenges within the Forzathon weekly challenges, any speed zone can be used. I'm actually going to be using one of the speed zones that is on the festival pace this week, called Green Hills. 160 miles per hour for that 3-star objective. Here we go then, 5 stars from speed zones in our Huracan. Fairly decent run up, going in 194 miles per hour. Keep that throttle planted. You can brake a little bit early for this corner, get it chucked in and then just coast it round on the throttle. Again, a little bit early for the braking, chuck it in, 182.51, that is 3 stars. There's 2 more stars needed. Going back through the speed zone in the other direction, same principle applies. Just kind of take these corners a little bit gingerly, but not too much so. Just keeping that speed up a little bit, and then flat on the throttle for the long straight. Down to the right-hander, full throttle all the way through, coming through the camera at 177.78. That's another 3 stars. That is all 5 stars for this chapter. Just ignore the incorrect car warning. That's for the festival playlist. And then Welcome to Europe complete. So with the weekly Forzathon challenge, Welcome to Europe complete, that also completes chapter 4, collecting ourselves 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our autumn storm season, and a further 5 points towards collecting that Gallardo Spider. Now let's jump on over and check out this week's Forzathon shop. More glorious auto show cars: the Bugatti Chiron 2018, 600 Forzathon points. The Lamborghini Aventador SV, 200 Forzathon points. We have the normal 1 Horizon Backstage Pass for 1,000 Forzathon points. And then vanity items, Horizon Europe t-shirt and the paint spray car horn. These 2 will be 75 Forzathon points each. As always, any spare Forzathon points knocking around, grab yourselves a normal wheel spin for 60 Forzathon points, or you can grab a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. Now it's back to the playlist to check out this week's rewards and restrictions. Autumn Storm Season then, 77 points up for grabs in total. For 20 of those points, it is a hard to find car, one of my favourite cars in game, the Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, and for 40 points, it'll grab you 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. Now taking a quick look through the festival players, there are no real rare and exclusive cars to grab throughout this playlist. There are some vanity items to grab though, but for this week's online trial, it's going to be a stock showdown, so we are in completely bone stock Peugeot 207S, and the reward for this is the Ferrari 458. Seasonal Player on Games makes a return to the playlist. There's your reward and your car restriction. 3 PR stunts this week, all using a different car restrictions. We have a Ferrari in S2998, any Lamborghini in S1, and any Bugatti in S2998. All 3 of those are speed zones. 3 seasonal championships, and here are 2 of your rewards to look out for: the Honda hoodie and 1 song reward. Those 2 are pretty rare and exclusive, so if you haven't unlocked them previously, they're pretty hard to come by, so make sure you are getting them unlocked this time around. And then finally, there's a Peugeot 207S up for grabs, which you can use in this week's online trial. This week's challenges, we have a photo challenge, Horizon Versary, for the Europe cover car horn. Again, another pretty rare and exclusive vanity items. Make sure you are grabbing that if you don't have it already. Horizon Open, going to be giving out the Challenger 70. And for the collectibles, Ben Green Delivery, going to grab you the Lamborghini Huracan. No change on the monthly rivals, just another week to put in your quick lap times. And then finishing up with the DLCs, 1 Speed Trap Duna Escapada in the TVR S1900. And then Supersonic Spiral Speed Zone for the Hot Wheels, Anything Goes S2998. And then the 2 seasonal championships rewards, Audi RS413 and Renault Clio 93. Restrictions for these 2, Super Saloons all-wheel drive A100 and Country France S2998. Yeah, like I say, nothing too special on the playlist up for grabs other than a few vanity items that are pretty rare and exclusive. Make sure you are putting the time and effort though to grab that Gallardo Spider. It's a pretty cool car, and obviously that 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out in one way or another. Definitely consider subscribing, like button, share with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.